Okay, Assalamualaikum and hello madam. So let me introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Shamil Berusli and I'm from DKM3B. So I'm going to start the introduction of our presentation. So my group member is Nur Asma Diana and Wang Yin. So I'm going to talk about a bike that's name is Superleggera V4 by Ducati. So Ducati have given a title for this bike. It is a aesthetic of engineering, and this bike is start at cost around 414,000 ringgit. Yes, that is a lot of money and a little expensive. So let's talk about the name. Ducati Superleggera V4. What is meant by Superleggera? So the Superleggera phrase can be divided by two. That is super and leggera. So as we know that super is means beyond normal or above beyond. It's like Superman above beyond, like not normal human but superhuman, something like that. And leggera is taken from words in Italian, which mean super light. It means lightweight. So it has been used in a lot of industry of automotive like Aston Martin, Superleggera, and other company. So leggera means lightweight. So combine two of them, it becomes super lightweight. So why it can be super lightweight? It is because the bike use carbon fiber parts. It's like the swing arm of the bike, which connect the center of the bike and the wheels of the bike. We call it swing arms because in other bike we use alloy metal, so it's a little heavy and have a same strength of material. So when we use carbon fiber, it is a lot lighter and a lot more stronger. So it also use carbon fiber chassis, which the rider sit above the chassis and support the rider. And we also use carbon fiber wheels, which reduce the weight of the bike a lot. And let's move to the second name, that is V4. What is meant by V4? Is it a version or is it something that just add up? So V4 means referring to the engine of a bike. It is have 4-cylinder engine with V configuration shape. So 4-cylinder, we have 2-cylinder at this side and 2-cylinder at this side, proportional each other. So the piston will move like this and it's shaped like a V. So let's move to the next slide. So let's talk about the bike. It has sport design. For a bike that is priced above 400k, I think sport design will be a great idea, and has been told by Ducati that this bike is a Ducati most fastest, powerful and technological advanced production. That means this is the masterpiece of Ducati, and it also comes with signature color of Ducati, that is black, white and red. So as we know, as a biker know, when we say about Ducati, of course it's like if it is red color. It's like we talk about tire, it must be black. So we talk about Ducati, it must be red. And it's come with special parts of the bike. To be exact, special part at the side of the back, that is a biplane wings. That's great, 20 kg downforce at 200 km per hour. That means when you go above 200 km per hour, it's like you adding up your weight by 20 kg more. So let's talk about how they build it. So they started with a discussion. They gathered around the Ducati master in mechanics. So they discussed about how to make the design and how to make it not good but great. Great design, great feelings of riding, and they start to build it by machine and they start to combine it by hand, and there is the masterpiece. So the camshaft timing. We have special phrase for it, that is desmodromic camshaft timing, which is handset by a special mechanic, and they have their signature on the bike. And what make this bike so special is because it has 500 in number. Yes, it is limited edition, and at each bike they have a serial number. So when you purchase it, you know this is which number of the bike. So that's all from me, and I pass to my friend. Thank you, madam.
My name is Nuras Madania binti Muhammad Yusuf, and I will explain about the specifications of Ducati Superleggera V4. So, why it is so expensive? Ducati's newest Superleggera V4 is the first production motorbike to feature an all carbon fiber construction. This includes the wheels, swing arm, frame and subframe. The carbon fiber is also used in the fairings and the biplane wings. This motorbike is hydraulically controlled by the slipper dry clutch. The dry clutch gives greatly improved feel during braking and through the corners. Overall, the Panigale Superleggera V4 weighs at 159 kg dry, which is 16 kg lighter than the base Panigale V4. And since the carbon fiber weighs less than the aluminium and steel, the Panigale Superleggera V4 is among the lightest superbikes that Ducati has ever created. At 270 km per hour, the Panigale Superleggera V4 produces 50 kg of downforce, which is 20 kg more than the Panigale V4 and V4R. In standard trim and the road legal acropovic exhaust in place, the Panigale Superleggera V4, which is equipped with 998cc V4 engine, is capable of producing 224 horsepower at 15,250 rpm and 118 Nm of torque at 11,750 rpm. The engine is connected to a 6-speed Ducati quick shift gearbox that governed by user customizable riding modes and power modes. On the other parts, this superbike comes with a lightweight Orley suspension system, titanium shock absorber, and valve from racing specifications. These components serve to increase damping during initial compression, and there are also Brembo brakes and special radiator covers made of solid aluminium and new locks that show the chassis number for each motorcycle. The Superleggera V4 is the world's only street legal motorcycle with the entire load-bearing structure of the chassis, such as frame, subframe, swing arm, and wheels, that is made from composite material, achieving a 6.7 kg reduction in weight thanks to these components. To ensure the highest quality and safety standards, these components are 100% tested using the sophisticated techniques borrowed from the aerospace industry, such as thermography, ultrasound, inspections, and tomography. The chassis dimensions have been modified for optimized track use by increasing the length of the swing arm. That's all from me, and my friend Wong Yan will continue this presentation.
My name is Wong Yan, and I will explain the benefits and how it is solved the problems. Here are some points. My first point for the benefits is helps the brain. Riding a motorcycle is as good for your brain as it is for your body. Motorcyclists are forced to focus on the ways that drivers do not have to worry about, because they really have to pay much more attention to the surrounding. Actively focusing on a task is an excellent for your brain, and riding a motorcycle encourages it. Next, a second point is better mental outlook. Riding a motorcycle relays the multi-endorphins that serve to boost mood and improve outlook. And sun in time also up to vitamin D exposure, which is mood enhancer. Then, my third point is they are long-lasting. It is difficult to put an exact life expectancy to a motorcycle. That entirely depends on the person who is riding it and taking care of it. Motorcycles are easy to take care of it if you're willing to give few extra minutes every day. My next point is collectible. For this type of production, it just have 500 units in this world, so it is limited editions. And it can be collectible for those like to collect the bikes. For the price, it can be same or increased because it is collectible and it will not decrease the price. Now, I will present the points for how it can solve the problems. And the first point is get to destination faster. If it is weather permitting, using your motorcycle to get to some other destination may you get there faster than if you drove a car. Even though motorcyclists need to follow the same laws with the car drivers. Next, the second point is you will save the money. Taking care of your motorcycle does not cost near as much as it does for cars. And there are many ways to save the money by riding a motorcycle, but we will highlight the important ones. Maintenance on a motorcycle costs much less too, because motorcycles are much simpler machine. You can usually do the maintenance work yourself, which that in itself save you a ton of money. And the last point is easier parking. Motorcycles are so much easier to maneuver because they are smaller. If you run into a situation where a parking spot is open but the car on other side parks or over the line, that is no problems to you. So that's all for our presentation. Thank you for watching.